June 1942. The Atlantic convoys drive Britain's survival. German U-boats and supply ships patrolled the coastlines, imperiling every shipment bound for war and rationed life. By 1942, the Kriegsmarine relied on captured harbors along the French Atlantic coast to shelter blockade runners and support submarine operations. Bordeaux became a vital hub. Its estuary sheltered large enemy freighters and tankers that fed the German war machine across the Atlantic. Conventional attack plans were costly and often impossible. The British needed a bold, unconventional strike to threaten those protected anchorages. A small, stealthy force could slip past patrols and place limpet mines on enemy ships, forcing repairs and disrupting supply lines. That plan became Operation Frankton, a daring raid conceived in secrecy and mounted by the Royal Marines' small but skilled crews. Selection pulled volunteers from the Royal Marines and Commandos. Only those with endurance, secrecy, and steady hands were chosen for the canoe teams. They trained in collapsible canoes known as cockles, learning silent paddling, navigation by moon and stars, and underwater sabotage techniques. Lieutenant Colonel Hasler and Major May led planning. Maps, timings, and contingency briefings became the backbone of the audacious plan. They rehearsed long night approaches, beach landings, and the placement of magnetic mines under the hulls of anchored vessels. Equipment was improvised. Collapsible canoes, sealed containers, and specially modified magnetic charges designed to cling beneath a ship's hull. 10 men were selected to undertake the final crossing and raid. Each understood the mortal risk and the strategic weight of their mission. They sailed from Britain in submarines, then unloaded at night far from the enemy coast to begin the perilous paddle toward Bordeaux. Paddling under moonlight, the crews maintained silence. Each stroke brought frost, exhaustion, and the ever-present threat of enemy patrols. Navigating the Gironde estuary demanded local knowledge and celestial navigation. Tides, sandbanks, and searchlights could doom the mission at any moment. They survived storms and capsizes. Men clung to canoes and to each other as equipment and strength were steadily drained away. As dawn approached, they reached the mouth of the estuary. Ahead lay the heavily guarded anchorage and their target shipping within the harbor. The men prepared explosives, checked timers, and rehearsed signals. The final approach demanded flawless timing and iron nerves under brightening skies. They split into pairs to slip between piers and anti-submarine nets, moving silently alongside colossal hulls under searchlight arcs. Men climbed alongside enemy ships and fixed magnetic mines beneath their hulls. Each placement was a test of skill against time and tide. Charges were set with delayed fuses to allow the raiders to withdraw to safety. They raced against guards and the repositories of fate. In one raid, several charges detonated weeks later, wrecking merchant tonnage, damaging infrastructure, and forcing extended repairs in Bordeaux. The mission extracted a heavy toll. Some men paddled to freedom, while others were captured, tortured, and executed after trial by occupation courts. Despite the losses, the raid achieved a strategic victory. Shipping was reduced, convoy routing altered, and German resources diverted to defenses. Back home, the story slowly emerged. Families, officials, and the public learned of the brazen strike, carried out by a handful of men. Decorations followed. Survivors received gallantry awards while the fallen were commemorated. The raid became a touchstone for daring small unit operations. Tactically, Operation Frankton reshaped thinking about special operations, proving how small teams, using stealth, could inflict outsized damage. Today, memorials stand to honor those who risked everything. Their story endures as a testament to courage, ingenuity, and sacrifice in war. Historians continue to study the raid's planning and execution, drawing lessons about logistics, small boat warfare, and the human costs of covert operations. Operation Frankton remains a stark story of bravery. 10 men in canoes changed the course of supply and left an enduring legacy of valor.